So how'd it go with Ruiz?
Oh, I had to reconstruct his SMA, and he's stable now. Link was able to save his leg. Thank you for standing up for me. That might have been my last surgery.
Or not. You did save a firefighter.
Yeah, is that enough to change Catherine's mind?
Grab your scrubs and brace yourselves, Grace fans, because season 21 is coming in hot. With iconic moments and life and death drama, this season is set to be another roller coaster of emotions. We've got series stars Kim Raver and Kevin Mckidd here to share the juicy details from the must-see premiere. Kim and Kevin, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
That was a great description of 21. That's
was.
really good.
I'm glad you approve. I mean, we're excited because we've seen Grey's Anatomy go through so many seasons and so many twists. What's it like being part of this legendary show as it heads into season 21?
It's amazing. It's the biggest blessing, certainly, of my life as an actor. I've never had a gig that's lasted this long. And at this point, it's a family, really. It's become a family, a work family that we're all so invested in each other, invested in our characters, invested in telling great, amazing, magnetic stories for our audiences that love us across the world.
It's such a opportunity and a gift to be able to tell stories of such complicated individuals, and I just love from the beginning Shonda Rhimes' ability to show just to show humans in all of the aspects of who they are. We're complicated, and I love that, you know, my character, she's made some really bad mistakes and really bad choices, and then there's these opportunities to redeem yourself and kind of find your way.
The new season kicks off with the episode titled If Walls Could Talk. That's something I've said multiple times. So can you give us a sneak peek of what fans can expect with this episode?
Well, it's a very exciting and surprising and messy premiere, and it has so much heart. The whole season has so much heart. It feels like quintessentially classic, kind of iconic Greys, and the writing staff, Meg Moranis and her writing staff, are just pulling out all the stops. This season, our show has never been better.
Yeah, it's really
and that
great.
starts right from this premiere, so everybody has to watch just to get on board and buckle in, because it's a intense ride.
Kim, your character, Teddy Altman, has had quite a journey on the show. How has she evolved over the seasons, and what's next for her?
I think, you know, Teddy is really coming into her own, and I think, you know, something that I've mentioned is I love that she's flawed and she's complicated, and but she has an incredible heart, and she really, I mean, her biggest gift is that she cares so much about people, but sometimes at her own expense.
And Kevin, as Owen Hunt, I mean, you've been through everything from battlefield surgeries to intense romances. What's been your most memorable moment on Grey's, if you can pick one?
That's a really hard question because there's so many memorable moments. I would say I was remembering the episode where the flashback episode where Owen was in Iraq and his whole troops, all his troops had died with him, and his best friend was dying in his arms, and the helicopter arrives, and here comes Teddy in the helicopter leaning over to save him. I think that was a pretty amazing moment. I think when Owen goes to Germany to sort of try and get Teddy back, and he blows it royally because he puts his foot in his mouth and says all the things he shouldn't say.
That fight scene, shooting that fight scene, wow, that was
a fun, and I
really,
directed that episode.
I know,
So.
it was an incredible episode.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of, I mean, Owen getting shot in the OR in the shooter episode, when Christina screams, is Owen alive? I mean, there's so many amazing moments that we've had. Us getting hung off the cliff in the car and falling, tumbling to our certain doom, and only to survive again. I mean, this is just...
I know that.
This is just a few of the things that have happened.
Yeah. Just a few.
Oh, and we got married.
Oh, and we got married. But that got kind of like
that
we were getting married. And there was like an accident, so then we ended up getting married in Joe's bar, which I love actually. It's very
Never a
fun.
dull moment.
Never.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. I have to say, one of my favorite scenes is when you're with Christina and she says, Meredith's her person, and you yell, I'm supposed to be your person. So the storylines have just continuously grown.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for our viewers and all the fans to tune into season 21. Thanks so much for joining us, you two. To our viewers, you can catch the new season of Grey's Anatomy this Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on ABC 10.